Hi all, this is Param. In this video, we will see how the cluster states are published, okay, how the response are received from the other nodes. That is one thing, and the fault tolerance, okay, whether the based on the health checks, okay. Let's see first thing publishing cluster state to other master eligible node. Obviously, cluster states, cluster state, any index has been created or any shard has been relocated or shard has been removed or something, okay, or any any replicas has been increased, okay. All these are cluster state. In fact, in any new node has joined or in any new node has been removed from the cluster, or it is moved out because of some other reasons, okay. All these are considered as a cluster state, okay. So this cluster state has to be synced with all other master eligible node, okay. That is what talks about this topic, okay. The updated data states has to be synced with all other master eligible node. So it will be run two ways, okay, two phase, okay. First thing, the master node will check other will ask other master eligible node, hey, this is the new change. I mean delta only it will be positive whenever the new changes happen, only delta is changed, okay, not previous state. That is a difference, they will say, okay. So only delta is passed to all the each individual master eligible node, okay. If the node acknowledged within the 5 seconds, okay, within this seconds, okay, that means okay, all the master node can come to the assumption like all the master eligible nodes are up and running, okay, that's fine. Now it will send the actual update. It will send the actual update. So this time, so once it is all the master eligible node receive the state, it will send the second acknowledgement, okay. Okay, so that means once the second acknowledgement received means the master will think, yes, the new state cluster state has been received and applied all the master eligible node, okay. That is what checked. That is how we get checked. For to control that, what is the time limit we have to? Here you can see that. Okay, where is it? Cluster state publish. Okay, this is a publisher time server by default 30 seconds. Okay, by default it will wait for 30 seconds. Okay, and yeah, it will wait for 30 seconds. Within the 30 seconds, it should respond back. Hey, I have applied also. That means the second acknowledgement. Okay. Now there is possibility since we are publishing only the difference, right, delta only, right. There is a possibility some of the master node, let's say it went down, then it comes up again. It's brought up, then it joined into cluster. Okay. So obviously that time it might have missed some of the update, right. Okay, so to apply such a settings, okay, such settings, there is 90 seconds, okay. If a node has rejoined, if a master eligible node has rejoined in the cluster, okay, it has to apply all the changes. So obviously it will for in that case the master node will change all the status, okay, for that particular node, since each master node communication is peer to peer. That's why it can understand like where there is left off, what are the updates are there, what are the updates are not there in the particular master eligible node. So that's why any if it is if a particular node is rejoined after some times as a master eligible, then this is a timestamp, okay. That times it can give 90 seconds. Hey, okay, you have rejoined, okay, these are the difference for you, okay. So I will give all these different settings which is not with you, okay, and there is 90 seconds by default. Within that you have to apply and you have to tell me back. So that's how it will make sure the cluster states are applied all the value all the all the master eligible nodes, okay. Okay, these are the things we have discussed, okay. What thing we have discussed, fault tolerance, okay. Now, so I think that's all about the cluster state checks. Let me double check if I miss anything. Okay. Okay, I think I covered all the things, okay. Okay, the next thing is cluster fault tolerance. What is cluster fault tolerance? Okay, here let's go to the diagram. Here you can see these are the checks are happening within the cluster fault detection or fault detections, okay. That means master will check all the child nodes are watching or not. I'm sorry, all the health, sorry, master node will periodically will check the child, other master eligible node, whether you people are updating or not, whether you people are working or not, or how you put your status something. Similarly, master other node also will check the master node whether our master is there or not. Okay, the reverse way, right? That's what they will check leader check and follower checks. So both will be happening at the cluster level periodically. Okay, both are happening periodically within the Elasticsearch clusters. Okay. In addition to that, data node can check whether the data path is writable, or I mean is it up or running, or is it reachable properly. Okay, by writing some file, then you delete it immediately. Okay. So all this data path also it will be checked. Okay, for the fault tolerance detection, there are several settings are there. Of course, it's a lot of the settings are there. Okay, see, this is the fault tolerance. Okay, follow your, you can say the follow your detection. Then these are later detections. Okay, timeout, retry, how many times you will. Okay, then this is for the data path of the data nodes. So the data path is able to access, is able to access, and then it's writable or readable. Okay, so it's checked whether health status. That's it. Okay, it's check its health status. So using that for the data path, these are the settings you can use that if you want to control. But I don't think that till now I have not updated anything. So the default value is used automatically. Okay, but if you want some external, let's say you are writing some third party NFS mount, something like that, or mounted locations, that time you may need sometimes. Okay, so that could be that can be one of the places. Or if you are writing some cloud based S3 packet or blob story, something like that, there is some latency maybe there, right? So in that case, obviously you may need to frequently check whether the data path is properly, or how many is something like that. Okay, is up and running, or is healthy status. So in that case, if you want to tune the how is enable, what is refresh level, okay, what is the whole all the thing, you can configure. Similarly, following check, okay, how many times it has to do, okay, how many times it has to do, what is the interval, okay, let's say every 10 second, or every 20 second, or every something like that. Similarly, what is the timeout second? So if I not get response within this many times, then I will think that node is not healthy. So obviously, what will happen? Either master check fail, or either master check fail, or follower check is failed. Okay, so they will consider immediate failure. Then they will start to the master election process. Okay. 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 I think I have covered. Either one is immediate path, okay, data path, okay. So that's all about the discovery. That's all about the discovery phases. Of course, in this series of video, almost in last 5 videos, I have explained what are the discovery process, what are the okay, what are the fault tolerance, what are the bootstrapping cluster, okay, and how about the voting configuration, what is the usage of quorum based mechanisms, okay, and then how to, okay, sorry. What happened? Okay. 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 What do you mean by rolling restart, fully restarts? Okay. All the things and all of the settings related to all of this topic also we have discussed, right? Okay. So I hope you will enjoy this content of this video. In last 6 videos, it's see whatever we have discussed in last 5 to 6 videos are completely completely necessary only for the multi-host cluster. Otherwise, it is no need. Okay. Obviously, in the production environment or dev environment, okay, we will be running multi-node cluster, multi-host cluster. Then obviously we should be familiar with all of these settings, at least all of this process. Forget the settings, what is happening behind the scenes. Okay, you should be familiar. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the content. You will enjoy these videos. Okay, please subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you.